What's up everyone, Nicholas Veinoglou. Today I'm hanging out with my friends at Guitar Center and we're checking out the orange Outlowd ES series by Ed Sheeran. Available in the United States exclusively at Guitar Center. It's an all new line of acoustic amps from Orange. Here we have the ES3, the ES60, we also have the ES100, but today we're gonna be focusing on the ES3 and the ES60. So starting with the ES3, my favorite thing about this is how portable it is. It also has Bluetooth connectivity, so it's great for practicing. It's great for on the go. Maybe you're going to the beach, you wanna bring your amp with you and practice and jam out, or just play music. Has 12 hours of battery life, plus you can charge it via USB-C. It has built-in tone and reverb controls, and it also comes with a handy carrying leather strap. So moving on to the ES60, let's take a bit of a closer look into this amp, see how it sounds and some of the fun features it offers. Similar to the ES3, the ES60 also has that built-in battery, which gives you 12 hours of playtime. It's rechargeable with the included adapter. That lithium-ion battery, again, super powerful, gives you a ton of volume and ton of playtime. Now, why is this battery so important? Well, you can take this thing anywhere without having to worry about plugging it in. So if you want to perform on the street and it's really loud and there's no plug, the battery's got you covered and there's plenty of power on tap, so your volume is going to be absolutely loud enough to be heard on a city block. Also, you have two dedicated channels, one for your guitar and one for your mic. They both have dedicated reverbs and EQs, so you can really dial in your guitar and vocal tone, again, all in one box. It also features a direct out as well as an effects loop, so if you want to throw your effects pedals, maybe a looper in front of this amp, it's absolutely going to be able to handle it. Again, similar to the ES3, the ES60 also has that Bluetooth capability, so maybe you want to play over some backing tracks or just kick back and listen to some music. The speaker's got you covered. Last but not least, the ES60 also comes with an aux in and a headphone jack, so if you want to practice quietly at home with your headphones on, easily achievable. Now let's take a listen to the ES60. I have the balanced out as well as recording the microphone so you can get a real authentic sound for how it feels in the room. So for this first example, I have everything up at 12 o'clock. The reverb is off and the volume is up all the way. This will just give you a really clean, basic sound of the amp. So what I love about that flat EQ sound is it's a really accurate representation of the sound of your acoustic guitar. So it's a really great starting point. I can start hearing, oh, maybe I want a little more highs or a little less lows, and then you can adjust accordingly. I personally like to start with any amp, everything at 12 o'clock, and then adjust from there. All right, so I went ahead and adjusted the EQ a little bit. I raised the mids and the treble, took a little bit of the bass down, and also added some reverb. Let's see how it sounds. One thing that really stuck out to me was the touch of reverb. It really just added a little bit more lushness and fullness to the sound without hijacking my whole sound, right? Sometimes reverb, especially on acoustics, can kind of bury the sound altogether. So I really appreciated that. Also, the EQ, super responsive. You could really hear how my melody lines were standing out, and it was really taming the bass in a nice way without completely getting rid of it, right? A lot of the times acoustic guitars can get a bit boomy when you're playing them, especially through an amp. So being able to dial in your own EQ is super important. So another cool feature is the sweepable mid frequency on this amp. Now you're able to dial in a specific cue shape, so it's really great for customizing your tone, depending, maybe you have a pickup that's super mid heavy or you wanna make some extra room for your vocals. That feature is really gonna come in handy. Just to see what this amp is capable of, let's do something a little less traditional and kind of weird. I'm gonna max out the reverb. Maybe I'll put the highs really high up and scoop the mids and crank the bass. Let's just see what happens. So as you can hear, you can get a ton of different tones, right? We had that first tone, really flat, very responsive, kind of dialed it in to fit more of my melodic playing style. Here we just got a little bit more creative. And even when you kind of just put a random setting through this amp, it's still gonna sound amazing. The Outlowd series has something for everyone, right? The ES3 is the ultimate portable practice amp. Take this to the beach with you, listen to music, use it as a practice tool, right? Super, super convenient. Then we have the ES60 here, which we just took a listen to. A little bit more powerful, a little more volume, a little more customization on your tone, right? Also has the addition of the mic channel, so you can also sing with it. This is great for somebody who maybe, again, just wants a really great practice amp at home, but wants to be able to hang out with a band, get that volume, go busking on the street, and have plenty of volume on tap. We also have the ES100, which is just more power. It has a 12-inch Celestion neodymium speaker, as well as a 1-inch tweeter. These are available in the US exclusively at Guitar Center. So if you want to learn more about the orange Outlowd ES series by Ed Sheeran, head to guitarcenter.com, give a call to one of their expert gear advisors, or head into your local GC and give them a try for yourself.